Following is a non-profit fan-based project. Metroid is copyright Nintendo and Nintendo EAD. Metroid Prime is also copyright Retro Studios. Please support the official release. Hello everyone, this is the Fifth Eye Gamer. Well, we're back on Talon 4, ready to clean up after the pirate frigate Orpheon just got wasted. Now then, best course of action would be to go through this nearby door. There are other doors you can go through, but nothing productive awaits through them. But just to make certain points gotten across. Up we go. And there. Ow! Those things hit hard. Seedling, plant place ground feed, growth suspense, protect self-defense. Alright, got no charge speed. What's this stuff? Tangleweed, plant-based life with basic sentience. Attracts and environment threatened. Tangleweeds are only dangerous to small organisms. They're covered in tiny barbs that trap potential meals. They lack the strength to do anything more than hinder larger life forms. What's this? Whoa! The impact crater. Okay. Something is artificially keeping this landmass afloat. Can't be this bridge, it's way too puny.
Recording to logbook.
Okay, what's this? Power data. Field team reports are in on an aged structure of alien design built on the surface of Talon 4. Studies show this structure projects a containment field. This field bars access to a prime source of energy within the deep crater. The science team believes the field is powered by a number of strange Chozo artifacts. We have found some of these relics and studies on them have begun. As this field could hinder future energy production operations in Talon 4, we must dismantle it as soon as possible. If this means the destruction of the Chozo artifacts, it will be done.
Recording to logbook.
Yeah, this is the reason we're not going to be getting any further in here. There's a blast shield on the door blocking access. It's invulnerable to beam weapons, and since beam weapons are all we got on this thing, yeah. Let's take the other door. That one last path, well, let's just sit. Well, I could explore it, show you why it's fruitless, and so I will. Now, it should be down here. Oh, whoops, wrong way. Let's see if I go around here. Here. Blast. What are those? Blast caps? Yeah. Volatile chemicals in the weeds. Toxic fungal cat makes blood agitated. Poisonous flesh in the blast cap helps keep it from being eaten. It also dangerous since the cap one senses even slight contact. Struck formation blocks most of the tunnel. There is a small opening near the floor. Yeah, we're gonna need the morph ball for this one. With that settled, let's take the proper path. That should be up this way. Up we go. Okay. beetle. Burrowing insect with a resilient carapace is extremely aggressive. Instant's massive mouth enables it to tunnel through solid rock at high speeds above ground. Beetles can cover short distances rapidly, attack anything that moves near their lair. Yeah, I'm gonna have to resort to suppressing fire. What's up with those mushrooms? Saturnine, small iridescent mushroom, typically goes in dark, dank regions. Okay. Moving on.
Recording to logbook.
Okay. Sapsack. Chemical reaction within sac produces violent explosion when agitated because of irresistible and sweet nectar. Sapsack was nearly eaten out of extinction. Resistance. The evolution of explosive chemical sac saved it. Not only braver and ingenious creatures dared to devour it. Okay.
Recording to logbook.
Okay, what's this? Zoomer. Anchors itself to walls and other surfaces, like contact with spikes. Basic nerve center located directly above its mandibles to detect nutrients. Sharp spine is protected from casual predators. Black fur reinforced carapace makes a zoomer vulnerable to any direct attacks. Yeah, like that.
Recording to
And that would be the Geek. Wall-crawling monsters with retractable spikes. It's an evolutionary offshoot of the Zoomer family. When threatened, it extends lethal spikes and retracts its head deep into its armored carapace. Hey. Well, that was somewhat fruitless. What the heck?
recording to logbook.
Oh, large energy, 20 units. Stone surface selection grows on appears too smooth to be natural. Tree appears to be healthy. Ring dang approximates aging over 200 years. Yeah, that's a nice little room clear. Elevator. Access to Chozo Ruins West granted. Well, yeah, there's a lot of areas in this game, so we're gonna have to do quite a bit of exploring. Okay, then. And here we are. Yeah, that takes us back to Talon Overworld North.
Data
Oh.
received.
Wait, what the? Scan data? Abnormal seismic activity detected. Seismic disturbance at ruin site. Ah. That's probably where we're going. More beetles. Well, that's that. What the? These pods of collapsed from erosion and carbon cannot determine the age of the structure.
Recording to logbook.
New Chozo lore. The history of the Chozo stretches back into ancient times so far into the fog of the past that we know not where our ancestors came from. One thing is clear, however. The Chozo who colonized Talon 4 made a conscious choice. What the? The Chozo who colonized Talon 4 made a conscious choice to eschew a civilization of advanced technology. We Chozo choose to live in harmony with nature, guided by the providence of the universe. We believe we will spend peaceful days here and plan to leave our words from time to time. Okay. Well then. Chozo Ruins. Yeah, there's certainly quite the presence to be felt here. Just have to know where to find it. Careful. Ah, more you guys. Wonderful. Yeah, we're gonna have to strafe a lot. Well, that's that. there's another blast shield. We can't go that way without missiles. Passageway shrine. Up, up, and up. Oh, that's out of scanning range. Up we go. Just gotta be careful. Wow, it's... Whoops. I'll come back for that later. What the?
Recording to logbook.
Morphology, scarab. Exploding parasites that can embed in bodies in solid rock. Scarabs think nothing of sacrificing themselves to the safety of their swarm. When a hostile life form is sighted, they block its progress by embedding themselves in floors and walls. Embedded scarabs violently self-destruct when threatened. Well, that's one swarm down.
Recording
This?
to logbook.
Ion. Immobile organism entirely comprised of ocular tissue, capable of launching sustained energy beams when active. The ion sensitive to light and will close shut for bright flashing lights nearby. So basically, I just need to shoot the thing. Yeah, like that. And what's this? Okay.
Recording to logbook.
Or many long years have passed since we chose the first to root in this land. The passage of time has always been a source of fascination to us. It is a belief of many chosen sages the truth of the universe hides within the tumbling current of time's flow. Even as we search for answers there, however, we find illumination in other unexpected places. We know not how the ability has come to us recently. Many chosen have begun to sense things beyond the realm of ordinary perception. Strange sights and inexplicable sensations flood our minds, filling us with visions. Take this growing ability to be a sign of our burgeoning harmonization with the infinite. Perhaps finally universe secrets will become known to them. Unusually high concentrations of poison identified in tree leaves. That is not promising. Subject size and the height shall see the wall. Structure we sandstone block. Okay. What's
Recording to logbook.
War Wasp Hive. Primary War Wasp dwelling, only vulnerable to heavy weaponry. War Wasps build their homes over existing crevices using large materials close at hand. They carry building fragments back to their construction site with their 4 legs and glue them into place with adhesives secreted from the abdomens.
Recording to logbook.
And that would be a War Wasp. Airborne insect equipped with a venomous stinger capable of shearing steel. The War Wasp rarely strays far from its hive unless it's pursuing an immediate threat. It attacks with no regard for its own survival, dive bombing its enemy with stinger extended. Fast-working toxins from the stinger can incapacitate a small organism. Now then, up! What's... Ah, save station. I was wondering when we'd see another one of these. There we go. Nice thing to keep in mind when you're out adventuring. Now then. An ornate wall hanging with a highly reflective surface. It does not appear important. Yeah, I just had to have a little fun with that. What's up with? Ah, more of those things. Chose a sculpture crafted in honor of Alan's scar. The only translatable symbol is detected on the structure of the word Choza. Petrified organic minerals in a rock curtain. Only translatable symbol. Yeah, I've seen that already. Yeah, I should have watched where I was going. I can't go that way. The blast shield. Stress points pressing burn stone wall. Concussive blast me shattering. So either bombs or... Wait, I don't have bomb. I don't have a morph ball. I can't use bombs. Son of a goat. Well. What's this way?
Recorded to logbook.
Is that plasmite? Small insect capable of storing and releasing thermal energy. Plasmites are attractive sources of heat, thriving on the energy present there. They emit light when hunting and will expel small bursts of thermal energy when threatened. Okay. Probably get that while there's still a chance. Hey, I remember this place. Okay, just gotta get up there. Yeah, that warning's gonna be present a long time. Mechanical device appears to be inactive. Life forms detected within hollows of machine. Drainage possesses traces of high-level toxins. It appears the sound can only be reached by using an elevated bridge. This elevated bridge looks worn but functional. Okay. Good to know. Now then. Uh-oh. Got this thing's attention. Yeah, we don't have much room to move. Okay, this is a little sub-boss. The Hive Mecha. Security unit programmed to work with predatory hive dwellers. Security flaw. Design flaw makes the shielding on Hive Mecha weak around the access ports. These units are second-generation combat drones, able to interface with organic units at a higher level. They train, shelter, and work with hive-dwelling predators. Unarmed, they rely on their hive beasts to handle any threats. Mythology, Ram War Wasp. Airborne predator circles its prey and then strikes. War Wasp is the living species on top of the floor to evolve into a hive mind. Mexican damp dark places, Ram War Wasps engage in small growths and threaten and circle their enemy at speeds disorienting it. Striking from all sides, a single intelligence they can tell human organism. Missing! Okay. Yeah, after damaging the thing a bunch of times, you're gonna want to shoot the access ports. Missed! Yeah, there's a distinct sound they make whenever they're about to attack. Okay. Gotcha! 2 down and... Yeah, that's 2 ports. Okay. Ugh, that's done. Oh, got one of them. Sometimes you can pop the buggers. Miss me! There's another one down. Ugh, missed. There you are! There's another one down. And now to finish you off. Nope. Well, that gets rid of you. Man, Patience wins. Nice try. Let's see you do that again. Ah! In the face. Gotcha! Okay, now you. Shut down! And that's that. That pattern's pretty easy when you figure it out. Missile launcher. I was wondering when I'd get that back. Alright! Yeah! Now then, to use a missile launcher, you just press down the control pad to fire. Press A to switch back to beams. Yeah, we're gonna need it to pop the blast shields like the one right in front of us. Already scanned it. Well, guess that goodbye. And that's an energy tank. Now then, just need to... Oh yeah, I already scanned that. Wait, I didn't! Missile ammunition resupplies with 5 rounds. Huh? Would have thought. Well, I only have 5 rounds. Ooh, that was convenient. Well, at least I have a way out now. This way. That's down. Ow! Fell right in the acid. And that's down. Oh no, I'm not getting wasped. And that's out of our hair. Okay. Jump. And there's that. Missile expansion increases the number of missiles you can carry by 5. Oh, yeah! That should take care of business. This thing sometimes. Yeah, I can't take chances around that stuff. And here's another map station. Okay, let's take this data. Oh, yeah. And load the map to this area, so that's pretty much that. Looks like we got quite the ways to go. Yeah, definitely quite a way. Gonna have to play hardball here, but... yeah. Well, at least I know where to go now. Back in action. Out here. And this place. Thank you. Let's see, where's the... No, you are not doing that to me again. What? There was another? Am I aim-shotty? Whatever. I'll just park it here at this save station. Okay. That's that. Onward! Let's see. This way again. And through. And I'm gonna have to deal with these buggers. That was close. Okay, through here. Ow. That's what I get for being reckless. Nope. You're not doing that to me. Yeah, we won't be able to get much further by staying up there, so... Yeah, I think these things are a little territorial. That's that. Now, through here we go. Okay, I get the feeling this is another lock-in room. Wait, what's that over there? Huh, Earthball! Sweet! Well, what are we waiting for? I knew it! Ow! Should I just have to run and gun here? Once I narrowed it down to one survivor. Ow! Dudes! Seriously! Where do they keep coming from? Can't just throw missiles at them. I need to save those up. Now then, here comes Daddy. Okay. Why the surprise you got here? Bring it. Plated beetle. Wear armor, burrowing insect, vulnerable only in rear abdomen. Creature's thick cranial plane can repel frontal attacks. This gives it an advantage in combat, allowing you to make ramming attacks. Only surfacing when it detects vibrations above, then removes itself so as to always face its rival, keeping it exposed, abdomen protected. Yeah, that's the reason we got these missiles. Careful. Yeah, it's done. 2 missiles at that. And now to claim our prize. Up. And there. There's the morph ball, folks. Again, you see the activate morph ball. Yeah. Nah. Guess I need another upgrade for that. Multiple microscopic fractures found throughout sandstone wall section. Visible light sources. Stonework sample region is refined to atypical smoothness. Yeah, we should get. There's nothing more we can do here. Alright, gun down the scarabs here, so there's nothing to really do. Now we got these two, the game world's really gonna start opening up to us. Nope. Up we go. I can hear buzzing. The war wasps out. Or am I just deluding myself? Gotta be careful. Once I cross that bridge. Nope! Well, that's that. Okay, just gotta get here. And through here. Ow! I really need to watch myself. If I heard something. Whatever. What's up with this? Oh,
Recorded to logbook.
a new Chozo lore entries down your logbook. The surges of negative energy brought by the meteor far exceed our expectation. We Chozo have yet to find a way to rid ourselves of the great poison. All I can do now is slow it away and wait for the day when the power to purify the poison appears. However, it is already impossible to collect all the pieces of great poisons already spread, seeping into the plant and hardening. Found choke overgrowth, toxin overgrowth. Hi. Yeah, there's something back there, but I won't be able to get to it. Ow! Well, it's a good thing I have this. I'm gonna have to be careful. Moving on. Whoops! Yeah, I forgot those were there. Whatever.
Recorded to logbook.
Okay, what's this? Reaper Vine. Powerful rock-dwelling tentacle. A single eye upon the Reaper Vine keeps a constant vigil, but its vision is limited to 10 meters. Scythe-like appendage on its tip is honed to lethal sharpness. The Reaper Vine will swing its blade wildly at anything under its own perception. So in other words, I gotta be careful. Now suggests presence of a runic symbol here? I'm not taking chances. What's that stuff? Oh, wait. Let's try that again. This runic symbol has been activated. 4 symbols in the room must be activated. Yeah, it's a puzzle for another time, as I don't think we'll have the ability to get much higher than this. At least with the stuff we have. What's up with this thing? Well, that's another one down. On we go. What the?
Recorded to logbook.
Ah, those are the things that were dive bombed me earlier. Shriek Bat, territorial ceiling dweller. Body temperature peaks at 121 degrees centigrade. Shriek Bats have high internal temperature, making them easy spot with thermal imaging. They roost on cave ceilings while hunting for small prey. Fiercely territorial, they dive bomb anything that wanders near. Yeah, I'm no idiot. And here's another save station. I think now would be a good time to call it a break. Next time, we do more exploring in the Chozo ruins, maybe pick up a few more items, and possibly fight a boss or two. Guess the only way to find out would be to just go with the flow. Well, that's all from here. This is the Fifth Eye Gamer.